today to talk about the importance of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau in defending typical Americans against scams and multinational banks. This agency's entire purpose is standing up for regular people as a watchdog against the powerful and the corrupt. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are attempting to close the CFPB, and they're demonstrating their priorities. They have systematically kneecapped every part of the government that can stand in the way of their spree of looting the government to make themselves and their wealthy friends even wealthier. This unlawful freeze threatens Oregonians' economic opportunity and our country's economic stability. Donald Trump pledged to the American people to level the playing field and lower prices. His actions and the actions of many colleagues on the other side do the opposite. Just yesterday, my office heard from veterans who served our country and now go to college in Oregon. These are brave young people who are not wealthy. They shared details about how veterans routinely face predatory, for-profit, fake colleges that just want to target their post-9/11 GI benefits. If not for the work of the CFPB, many young veterans would have been robbed of tens of thousands of dollars each and its earned benefits. My constituents shared that they're really worried about what's going to happen in terms of our student veterans if Donald Trump and Elon Musk succeed in shuttering the CFPB. Either Donald Trump and Elon Musk didn't know that the CFPB has an entire effort dedicated to protecting the veterans and service members from bad actors, or possibly they just didn't care. Since the Bureau's start just 13 years ago, it's returned over $21 billion to consumers, and through its oversight, it's prevented billions more in losses. In a choice between fraudsters and scamsters and those who serve our nation in uniform, Donald Trump and Elon Musk protected the fraudsters and the scamsters by illegally sending CFPB staff home and freezing the agency's work. Now my Republican colleagues are attempting to repeal the CFPB rule that protects consumers from frauds and scams on payment apps like Venmo. Under this rule, the CFPB would be allowed to look at the books of payment apps to ensure they are following the law. This rule doesn't impose new requirements on these services like Venmo. But this type of supervision is important to stop illegal activity before it's too late. And in the case of payment apps, this supervision is crucial to combat fraud and scams. Fraud and scams on payment apps are only getting more common. So why are my colleagues pushing to overturn the rule now? Republicans are trying to roll back the rule. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that Elon Musk wants to start a payments app. That's a lot harder to do when you have to follow any pesky laws or rules. And anybody who's used the site formerly known as Twitter recently knows that that Elon Musk doesn't seem to care about the proliferation of fraud or scams. Trump, Musk, and my colleagues across the aisle seem to be working to destroy the CFPB because it enforces consumer protection and data privacy laws, which I have been working to strengthen. Elon Musk has already trampled into Americans' sensitive data at the IRS. It should be clear to all of us by now that Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and the rest of this billionaire crowd seems to have no regard for the law or for the Constitution. Those who voted for Donald Trump because they wanted lower prices and a fairer economy really ought to be concerned about what I've just described in the economic sabotage. And anybody who plays by the rules has a right as well to feel betrayed by the Trump and Musk contempt for the rule of law. I am glad to be here with my colleagues to blow the whistle on Trump and the Republicans' dangerous, chaotic agenda, and to work with Senator Warren, who has led the effort on this issue for so many years. I'll vote to oppose this resolution. I urge my colleagues to do the same, and Mr. President, I yield the floor.